Tattoo talk with Tango. Tattoo talk with Tango. So let's start with the most stupidest one, I think. It's this. I've got a moustache on my finger, but not only is it on my finger, it's wonky, and it's on the wrong finger, look. It should be on that finger, right? No, it's on this one. And it's wonky, it's thicker and shorter. My first tattoo at 21, I now have 17 of them. Basically, my first ever tattoo was the gingerbread man. All my mates call me Ginge. I've always been known as Ginge. My own mum calls me Ginge. My little niece calls me Ginge. So it's just literally, it was like a natural thing to do. And I got Ginge from Shrek. And obviously the fact I love Shrek, it just worked perfectly. Gingerbread man on my leg, big and bold. Of like, yeah, this is my leg. I don't care what people think. So yeah, and people loved it. It fitted me perfect. Second most stupidest tattoo, well, some might say it's the first, but I don't think so. I think this is the most stupidest one. Even though it was done by a tattoo apprentice, this one was done by my two mates with a tattoo gun. They played noughts and crosses on my leg. Obviously one person won, so I hope that means they didn't have to carry on playing, because that would have ended up having a load of noughts and crosses along my leg. One was bad enough. So yeah, and it turns out the other half only found out months later, thinking, what's that crap on you? You can wipe that off on your leg. And if you didn't think that was stupid enough, for 250 subscribers, I got my YouTube name tattooed on my leg for life. I'm not even at 2,000 subscribers yet. I don't know what to say to that, to be honest, but yeah, I'll leave that one with you guys. It's probably a part of everyone's childhood, Lego, and that's why I have the Lego head on my leg, because I love the stuff. Collect it today, still play with it if I can. Now I even apply for some jobs to work at Lego. So this little cartoon character, I don't even know who he is, I don't even know the name of the character, but I think it's some sort of Peruvian cartoon character. When we were in Peru, I wanted to get a tattoo while we were travelling, and I saw this in the tattoo shop and I was like, yeah, that's quality, I want that. It's just kind of my leg for like bantery tattoos, and like have the map of South America. We got that done when I got the other cartoon character from Peru. Me and my other half, we got matching, so we both have it on our ankles, which is quite cool. Have a nice knowing someone else has got the exact same tattoo, who's pretty sick. The meaningful ones as well, to be fair. So this one I have on my forearm, and the one I have on my chest, they are for my granddad. So the one on my chest, he is a horseshoe. He used to hang them all over the place for good luck. And the Roman numeral is number 7, which is his lucky number, and I try to use it as my lucky number. It's my little, I drew that, to be fair, and then the tattooist obviously drew his bit to make it look a lot better. This one on my forearm, my granddad used to always say, it says a lot about a man about his handshake. So a strong, firm hand. You can see the little purple heart. The colour's not stayed in well, and it's faded a little bit, so what I'm going to do is get a black outline and get it recoloured in, is to support the Grey Steer Trust. A handful of people got a load of purple hearts tattooed on them that are a part of the trust, and it means something to them. I'll leave the links in the description below. Go and give them a follow on Instagram, check them out. They're a mental health charity, so yeah. The bird on my arm, as you can see, probably 2 days before I went on rugby tour. So I played for Sutton and Epsom Rugby Club, and when I first started I played for the Swifts, which is the third team. Then I went on to the second team, which is Swallows, and Swallows and Swifts are pretty much the same looking bird. Like, they look pretty much similar with the twin tails and the wings and like the wide. So I basically went and got this on 2 days before tour. I was like, I want a tattoo. I then went on to tour and I went and played a rugby game with a 2-day-old tattoo. Stupid nonetheless, but it held its colour and it stayed there strong. So the candy skull with the crossbones, the spanners. I'm a mechanic by trade. I learned better with my hands on, so that was just the natural thing instead of bones. The candy skull I just thought looked sick, and I always wanted a candy skull on my arm, and the little gold tooth just made it look pretty sick. It just adds nice bit of colour on my arm there, and it stands out really well, and a lot of people seem to like it. So it's kind of, obviously I wanted it a bit colourful. So it's just, yeah, there's just, I don't think there's never, life's too short. And so it's an hourglass with some angel wings, and it's my kind of thing. I was just like, there's never enough time between life and death. So this one got me a little bit of stick from the rugby lads and some mates. I got my girlfriend's name tattooed on my foot. Found out, yeah, she was just so shocked, and she was like, well, I'm never getting your name tattooed on me. I was like, okay. But yeah, luckily with Hope, because it's in script writing, you can roll with it. A lot of people get like hope, faith and glory and shit like that tattooed on them. So the two final tattoos I have, these are quite some big ones. So they're my elbow and my forearm. I basically not had a tattoo for a whole year, and I had saved a load of money. I was like, right, I'm going in the tattoo shop. I sat there for 8 hours like this. It kind of comes around on my hand there, so it looks pretty sick there. So yeah, this one's probably my favourite tattoo, I reckon, apart from and the gingerbread man, of course. But yeah, I think this just looks sick. Look, kind of like, just like it looks sick. Just in a compass, some flowers. It just goes with the style of my arm. I just thought it was pretty sick to go on my elbow instead of the pog standard cobwebs and shit like that. And this one here, as you can see, the dagger with a snake going up it. I've always wanted a dagger on my arm. I think it looks sick.